All right, I am Michael Q, LAU, and this is the late night edition of Teachers After Dark, where I am showing you how I am going to get out of debt. I am by working night shifts, so after dark. So I will be working overnight at Memphis's largest employer. Overnight, making sure that I'm getting everything that I need to get as far as my money, so I'm able to repay some of the debt that I have collected over the past 2 years. So I am at $13,000 worth of debt. If I get $500 a night, well, not a night, but over the course of a week, and I get paid every single week, I'll be able to pay off my debt in 26 weeks, which is going to be basically in 7 months. So it is December, 2 weeks before Christmas, and basically by July I'll be able to pay off the debt. However, what I am doing is hopefully I'll be able to get my badge by this Thursday, so I'll be able to pull some overtime shifts. And if I work 7 days in a row, beginning on Sunday will be, the Friday will be the double time day. Actually, Sunday will be the double time day, and then Saturday will be the double time. Actually, Sunday will be the overtime pay, time and a half, and then on Saturday will be the double time day. So it doesn't matter if I worked like 20 hours, as long as if I work an extra day, I will pick up I will get time and a half automatically. So my goal is, I have 2 weeks for fall break. I mean, not fall break, but winter break. So my goal is to be able to work those days so I could be able to get some extra shifts and be able to go ahead and make some double time money. And if I'm able to do that, I'll have a bonus of $700. So by doing this and working 70 hours and getting into overtime, I will be able to really do double time into my debt. So that's my goal that I'm going to be able to do. The way that I've done the calculations is I put it on the spreadsheet. One day I'll sit down before I go into work, and I'll show you what that looks like. So the purpose of me doing this is to be able to gather debt, go ahead and pay off my credit card debt, my credit card utilization, get it below 10%, so then I can start applying for more credit cards and then apply for business funding. And the money that I'm bringing in will go towards building my net 30s, my net 60s, and my net 90s in about a month from now. So then when May comes around, I'll be able to have like 90K in 90 days to be able to have and to go towards my business. And then I already have my business already set up. It's just a matter of time, and I've kind of been really putting it off. And the way that I feel now is the best time to be able to put all my energy and effort into really starting, and so I can really build my business and be able to do what I love to do. And that ultimately is be able to give teachers a way to be able to pay off their loans without having, or pay off their debt, make extra income so they can still do what they're passionate about and not feel guilty about it. A lot of times as teachers, we do it for the passion. We don't necessarily do it for the pay. However, we get tired, we get stressed out because the money isn't flowing in like it needs to be, and we're overworked and we're underpaid. However, there's other ways that we can go about this. So instead of operating out of the poverty mindset, thinking that we can't do this or we can't do that because of lack of time, because we're too tired, we're overworked, instead of giving more into other people and then that being able to give more into ourselves, I just figured that it's better to be able to put more into yourself, whether it's mentally, emotionally, and especially financially, so then you can be in a better position that you'll be able to give back. So so when you come out of pocket for the school supplies, it's a profit that you're making from the business that you're in. So my hopes and my desire is to really be able to give back to other teachers and let them know that there is a way that you can do this outside of just working extra hours, outside of working fall break, winter break, spring break, and summer break. with the school system, whichever school system that they're in. And by doing this, they're taking ownership and they're taking accountability of their own actions in their financial situation, so that they could, really mind their business and be able to keep, not just for themselves, but then for their family legacy as well. Because when you retire as a teacher, you do get a collection, or you do get a retirement check. However, what would be better than to be able to have financial freedom from yourself as well? So that's my hopes, that's my desire. This is my second week on the job. Hopefully I'll be able to get my badge, so I'll be able to start going and do some overtime. Monday is going to be the easy day. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is going to be one of the hardest days. Then Friday is going to be kind of chill because I do work at a second job, but I'm just sitting down, just being the manager on duty. So I'm able to go somewhere and be able to take a nap and then be able to come into work. So Fridays are pretty easy. And then Saturday is going to be pretty chill because I'm not going to work. I'm just going to sleep for a good portion of time until I work as a manager on duty. So I need to go ahead and clock in. I'll go ahead and wrap up with y'all when I come off from doing this training online. And then hopefully I'm done on today. So then I'll actually be able to get on the plane and do some work tomorrow. And then hopefully I'll be able to work from like 9:30 until 4:30, so that I can go to get these hours and then get some overtime as well. All right, until next time.
Power on. Connecting.
All right, what's going on? It's Michael Q, LAU, and I just got off of work. About to go ahead and drive home. So right now it is 4 a.m. in the morning. Yep, 4 a.m. in the morning. So I am going to work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I've already taken my pre-workout protein shake. So when I get home, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drink some egg whites, probably eat a banana, and then go ahead and get it in. So today was pretty easy. Thankfully, I was able to go ahead and finish up all of my paperwork or electronic work. So then I'm authorized to work. So I'll be coming in tomorrow at 9:40, and then hopefully I'll be able to stay until like 4:40 or so, and then do it all over again tomorrow. I am not going to work out, but today I will. So I switched up my workout routine, and I'm doing like a Mentzer workout, which is the high intensity training. And it's basically you work out once every other day. So every 3 days you'll do a workout. Last week was my first time doing it. I did it back on Monday, and then I didn't get back into the gym until this past Saturday. But it was a great workout. Then on Saturday, instead of doing just legs, I ended up doing legs and then chest and triceps. So it was a pretty good workout. So I look forward to doing back on this Tuesday coming up. Thankfully I was able to get done early. I actually got done around like 1:45, and then they kept me for another 3 hours. So I did some reading. I probably should have taken a nap or something of that nature. The moment I started to meditate a little bit, they went ahead and gathered us up and let us go home. So here I am. So I feel pretty energized. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a natural pre-workout with this company called Purium. It's all natural organic foods, all blended up straight from the farm. So that's how I'll get my pre-workouts. It's going to be a beetroot pre-workout, and then it's also going to have some aloe digest, so it's able to get quicker to my system. And then it'll be a B energetic, and then it'll be a xanthan as well. So
Are you
tired of being tired, of not having enough energy to last you throughout the day? Are you worn out at work, too drained to go to the gym, or too sluggish to play with your kids, and too tired to hang out with your friends and your family? Don't worry, you're not the only one. In fact, 1 in 3 Americans struggle with having enough energy to last throughout the day. But there's good news, because you can change all that by focusing on your gut health. Did you know that your gut has good and bad microbiomes that grow inside of it? And the more that you feed the good, the healthier and livelier that you feel. When you feed the bad ones over time, you start to feel bad, then sad, and it turns into a fad that you feel like you can't escape. And it becomes your personality, aka your personal reality, and you feel like you cannot escape it, and you accept life as it is, and that it won't change. But that's where you're wrong. You just have to be able to shift your focus. See, most people fall into the trap of the SAD diet, or the standard American diet, which focuses on fast food, which is cheap and high in calories, rather than nature's fast food, which are fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, and legumes that help nourish your body so that you can flourish. It's also no mistake that 90% of Americans do not eat enough fruits and vegetables according to the daily recommendations, and that's only 5 servings a day. What if I told you you can have the equivalent of 6 superfood salads all in one that's all natural, organic, whole foods? Yes, natural, organic, whole foods. And you can make and consume it in under a minute, and it only costs $4 a day. So there's no excuse that you need to shop, chop, and cook your foods because it's delivered at your front door. If this sounds good to you, check the description down below and schedule a 15-minute complimentary call so you can see how this can be a fit into your lifestyle. So you can change your personal reality and increase your energy, mood, digestion, sleep, and skin, all by focusing on your gut health, which is the cause to all your symptoms. Don't believe me? Just Google gut health blank and you'll find plenty of research articles that find a connection. Back to the video. Get the energy boost. So that's what I'll be able to do. When I get to work tomorrow, I should still feel pretty energized. It's probably not gonna hit me until I get home tomorrow. But Mondays are generally like easy days. Tuesday it gets a little bit lighter. Like I don't know what's going on with like it being like the last week before school comes to an end for the winter break. A lot of the students aren't coming to school. Thankfully the staff is showing up, so we're able to not have to be able to split the classes between all the specialists. So it's just one of those things, makes things a whole lot easier. So looking forward to it. Go ahead and enjoy this day at work tomorrow. Going today while at work, just had to do a lot of maneuvering because, well, a child came in and they took the gym, which they always do. So tomorrow I'll pretty much give 6th grade a free day, so they'll be able to just be able to let loose. Most of them did do fairly well. I do need to get in contact with some parents on tomorrow though. 6th grade, it's cool. Just rambunctiousness. But yeah, work, it went very smoothly. There are a couple of tests I had to take. One test in particular I had to take it like 4 separate times, but I was able to get it with 100% accuracy on like the 5th try. So just doing that, going home, just making sure my mind is all the way right throughout. I think the only thing that's the physical part is going to be fairly easy because I'm a physically active person anyway. I won't be going to the gym as often. Thankfully, I found this like Mentzer workout routine to where I only work out 3 days a week. So by me going to work at night 5 days a week, hopefully about a minimum of 30 hours, between 30 and 35 hours every week, I'll be able to go ahead and pretty much keep my cardio, keep my low intensity, steady state aerobic activity going on. And then with being a PE teacher, I am able to play with the kids and join in and be healthy that way as well. So the only thing that I'm somewhat concerned about, I can't even say I'm concerned, because I know that it's going to work out, like the Mike Mentzer workout, and keeping my definition and actually increasing as well. I would just be concerned with making sure that I'm eating enough throughout the day so that I'm able to be in like a caloric, somewhat of a deficit. Because I want to just a little bit of deficit, or at maintenance. So just one of those things that I'm looking forward to doing. But tomorrow's going to be a new day, or today is a new day that I'm looking forward to. And I just think that it's, while I had the extra time, the extra three hours basically, I was doing some calculations and math to see how much I would need to do, like how many hours I would need to do, so then I'll be able to scale my hours and, you know, work with the end in mind and see what I would need to do. So it worked out pretty well. I just need about 30 hours to be around $570 every single week. And then once I get my paycheck on Friday, I'll really be able to see what I'm actually being paid, because I believe I'm getting paid $19.40, but it may be 20 something, but we'll see. So as I said from the beginning, I'm going to be clocking in at, or going, showing up at 9:40. My manager's still going to pick me up. Hopefully this lasts for, hopefully until Thursday, so I can get my slider badge. However, it may go on for a week or two. Hopefully I'll be able to get some overtime while the holiday season is still in season. Otherwise, I probably will a shift, just so I can make sure that I stay on track with everything that I was planning on doing. But I got about 10 minutes before, actually 5 minutes before I go in and get back inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off right here, and I will tap in with you all on tomorrow. As always, y'all stay fearfully fit and fearfully blessed. Since I got some extra time, I forgot. So I did read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it was, I actually read like chapter 2 and 3, so I'm on chapter 4 now. That first chapter was a doozy. It took probably like 3 days in order to read that, but it was like 57 pages. So one of the main things that I took away from Rich Dad Poor Dad is that the poor and the middle class spend their money on luxury items at the beginning, and then they basically just spend their income for like their future generations on their luxuries now, where they're not able to pass it down. Whereas the rich, they invest in their assets first, and then they let those assets buy their liabilities or buy their luxuries of their life. And I really found that to be really profound, because nobody really tells you how to be financially literate, especially like growing up, and especially in like the school system, especially being a teacher myself. I fully understand that we're not teaching financial literacy by any means, and it's really one of those things where you can blame the system or you can do something about it. So I choose not to complain, and I choose to, you know, doing what you can now to change the future, because you never want to continue to keep on tripping up over the past hurdles that you've had. You know, those things that are behind you, they're long gone. The different people that taught you the wrong thing, the people that never taught you the right thing to do, that's long and gone. But as long as you know what you can do now, that's all that you have, and that can prepare you into the future. So you can use your past experiences to prepare you into the future, and then work on the now, because that's all the time that you have. Because as soon as you say then, it is now. So, well, then, when you said then, that is in the past, but as soon as you say it's about to happen, it's soon going to pass. So time is really, for me, honestly, time doesn't exist. It's all about the actions that you take every single day to become the person that you ultimately want to be. And the person that you are now, it doesn't manifest until you do the work, so that you can have the things that you desire to have, but you have to become the person first. So that's what reading Rich Dad Poor Dad is really teaching me, is really look into, building assets. And that's why I'm going through this journey right now, so then I can continue to, remove my debt, remove the monthly fees that are coming as a result. That's going to continue to, make me, pay more and more money. And the book, it says we're all employees in some facet. So whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an employee, you're essentially an employee because you have to pay taxes. You have to pay taxes every single time that you buy something. You have to pay taxes every time that you receive money if you're an employee. And if you're an employee, you get taxed before you even receive your money. So you're not even seeing everything that is yours. And with Social Security being around like 15% before you even see that, and then you're being taxed with state and federal taxes, you really don't see that much. So like if you're being employed, you're being taxed like 37%, and then from the remaining money that you receive, you then go out and you spend money and you get taxed on that as well. So you're getting taxed on tax on tax. And then if you buy a house, you have a mortgage, you're paying property taxes. So the taxes never stop. And taxes are really just the government subscription plan. And then when you're a child, it's free. So if you're young, enjoy the free trial while it lasts, because you're eventually going to be paying the full price. And right now, the only thing that you're paying is when you go to different stores and you use something out of your pocket. To learn more information about PRM and the family of products, check out the description down below to set up a 15-minute complimentary call. And you can also check out the website. You're just one click away for a better life. Your health is too important to continue to push it off. Go ahead and check out the website and see if a product fits you. So it's just all about harnessing the power that you have now, so then you can do better in the future. Because if you don't do anything about the present situation that you're in, you're going to continue staying in the present, and you're actually going to work backwards and stay in the past, because if you're not moving forward, you're not making progress, you're sliding backwards. So life is all about growing. If you're not growing, you're dying. So that's what this journey is truly all about. It's all about just empowering not only myself, but other teachers and other people that are in the rat race that want to be able to get out. This is be able to show you and exemplify the different ways that you can do it. And for me, it's going to be working at night, making sure that every time that there's a break that I have from work, I'll be putting in extra time at work. So there's going to be no days off for at least 6 months. My birthday is going to be actually 7 months. It will be my birthday in June 23rd. So around that time, I'll go into work until Labor Day. And that's going to be September the 4th. That's going to be a Friday. I may even work that day because it's a holiday and it's a Saturday. I may get double time as well. So I'll just go ahead and work that. And from then, I may call it quits. But at the time, I'll go ahead and I'll completely be out of debt, and I'll be in surplus, and I'll be able to use that money in different ways to be able to buy different assets and steer away from liabilities. So as my income goes up, my expenses are going to either stay the same or they're going to go down. And during these next 9 months, 6 to 9 months, I'll keep track of all of my expenses. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you like the spreadsheet of what I'm doing, so you can see what it looks like on the paper, or I can't say on the paper, but in the Excel spreadsheet. But I'm about to go ahead and get inside. I've already taken my protein. I probably have about like another 30 minutes before I can actually get up and go to the gym. I would take a shower, but I'm going to take a shower after I work out in the gym and then go into work. So, as always, y'all stay foreverly fit and foreverly blessed. And if you enjoy this content and you want to stay along for the journey, go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and subscribe this out. Especially if you have any teachers that you know in your life, go ahead and share this out with them so you can give them the inspiration that they need. And especially if they are a teacher, I don't want to say that more than likely they are in debt, but they did go to school. And although you can pay back your student loan debt in 10 years by paying like the minimum balance with the PSFL, the public student forgiveness loan, maybe you want to be able to pay off other debt that you've collected on along the way so you can stop investing in liabilities and really start getting into the assets. And as Troy and Rashad say, assets over liability. For Market Mondays, Earn Your Leisure, and Dunlap, the Master Investor. That reminds me I need to download that Market Mondays on today so that I'll be able to listen to it during my workout on tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. All right. As always, y'all stay foreverly fit and foreverly blessed. All right, so this is the Premium Power Shake. Just like that, 6 superfood salads all in one. And I'm about to go ahead and make some can't beat this with some Aloe Digest right here. And some of this right here. I'll show you what it looks like. And then I've already taken the super aminos as well. And then this is a biomedic. It is medically proven to remove 75% of glyphosate that builds up in your body as a result of taking in basically carcinogens through Roundup, which are sprayed onto plants and vegetables. And basically, if it's sprayed on the farm, animals are going to eat it too. So it's going to be, if it's not organic, it's going to have glyphosate in it. So this is a way to be able to remove it from your body. The Super Amino 23s is what they give patients in the hospital when they are bedridden to make sure that their muscles don't go into entropy. So if you're working out, this is going to definitely be able to help you build muscle mass. As long as you're working out hard enough to be able to put your body into strain, to cause your body to force your body to put on more muscle mass to sustain it. Can't beat this with some Aloe Digest. Just like that. And I almost forgot the Be Energetic and the Xanthan. This is the Xanthan right here. Be Energetic. Straight from the bag. Biodegradable. In the next video, I'll give you a live look into the Mentzer high intensity training that I'll be doing. I'll be doing back, chest, and triceps all in one day. So go ahead and stay tuned and go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe, and push that notification bell so you can get all the updated videos that are coming in live and in demand. All right, thanks for checking out the Teachers After Dark. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can get the next video.